Hello, my name is Aaron, and welcome back to the Retro Gaming Collective. So this has been a little bit of a quiet week for me game hunting wise. I haven't really found a ton, and I also have not had as much time as I normally do to hunt. I've said it in all my videos, but you guys know, if you've watched my channel, you know that I'm having a baby. My wife is having a baby. I am not. Yeah, so life has just been nuts. I've been in the process of moving the game room from my old space 2 floors up to my basement, and it has been a lot of work. And now we're starting to work on getting the room set up for the baby. So a lot of my time is going into family prep. Which is a really good thing, but as far as game hunting goes, there's just not a ton of time for it. I did find some really cool things that I want to share with you guys, and some interesting things I didn't pick up, things I did, so on and so forth. But to start, I'm going to show you some really cool beers that I was able to pick up this past weekend. My wife and I went away, and there's this huge liquor store that we always go to when we're down the beach. Even though she can't drink any right now, she goes with me. And I've been looking to add some beers to my beer fridge here in the basement, which I did not get to have upstairs, so it's pretty exciting. And I just wanted to show you guys this. This goes out to my buddy Josh. I'm going to link his channel below. He is also a fellow gamer and a beer drinker. So cheers, buddy. These are for you. So I got Milwaukee. It's like, these are just like nerd style beers, and it's by Calvert Brewing. I'm not sure exactly where they're out of, but I could not leave that one behind. So I got 2 of these bad boys. And then we got here, if I can get these out of my 6-pack, it's That Blue Milk. This is by Tall Tales Brewing Company, and it's a blueberry and peach sour ale. And I thought it was really cool because, of course, it's another Star Wars themed beer. It's really, really cool. It's got the crawl on the back and everything here, and a big old lightsaber right in the front. Super sweet. And then finally, I thought this was the coolest one. I'd never heard of this. Look at this artwork. It is Jabba the Hutt flying Darth Vader's TIE fighter. And this is called Jabba the Stout. It's really, really cool. 6.5%. It's by Jackie O's Brewing. Never heard of them. But yeah, so those are getting added to my beer fridge. Now let's actually dive into the games and I'll show you what I found. So to start, I went to my local pawn shop. It's the one I go to all the time. I always find cool stuff here, and they usually give me pretty good deals. So this time I picked up actually 4 games because I continued to look after I filmed. But to start, I picked up this copy of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War for the Xbox 360. I actually have already sold this, so I just got to ship it. And then I also picked up, what was the other game? I don't even remember. I'm gonna put it here, but I sold it already. No, it was Crash Bandicoot. So it was Crash Bandicoot's Crash Team Racing. I paid $10 for it, and I traded it into GameStop for $18. So pretty good trade credit. I actually don't have the game with me, but I used that in a game I purchased from them that did not work, and was able to pick up the new Pokemon game for Switch, and I ended up paying like $6 out of pocket or something like that for it, which was really sweet. But I digress. Back to what I was telling you about. I also picked up this copy of, and it's really clean, for $5, Conflict Vietnam for the original Xbox. So this one's gonna get added to the collection. And then I also got this copy of Ghostbusters for the PS4. And this one is actually currently for sale. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna post my eBay link down below. And I'm also gonna show a code for 10% off anything in my store until I believe it's March 15th. It's YouTube Friend. So if you're interested in anything you see in this video or anything on my eBay page, feel free to use that code and get 10% off whatever you want. And that's just for you guys, since none of this would be possible without you. So yeah, that's what I found at my pawn shop. Let's see what else we found. I want to show you guys really quick some things that I found at Goodwill. Now, I have not found any games at this Goodwill for a very long time. I have found some Blu-rays and DVDs and things that I have flipped and made some money on, even CDs I found and flipped. If you guys are interested in seeing that stuff, I normally don't record it, But if you're interested, let me know and I can start recording it and adding it to my videos to show you some things that I found to flip. Just things to keep an eye out for. But this time I ended up going and they had a ton of Guitar Hero guitars. Some were actually really interesting and I considered picking them up just to flip. However, most of the ones were either missing parts of the cord or parts of the back doors of the guitars. The batteries were all corroded, things like that, missing dongles. So I left every single one of them behind, but it was still really cool to see some of the the weirder guitars like that Explorer or that like blue Fender Strat, which is really cool. Again, I'm a guitar player, so I love that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And if you guys want to see the DVDs and Blu-rays, just let me know and we can start adding them in. Again, just to keep an eye out for things for yourself if you want to flip them on your own. But yeah, on to the next. My next stop is at one of my favorite local stores. It's called Second and Charles, and they have usually a pretty good selection of games, and I can usually catch them slipping if I try hard enough. Today was one of those days. I didn't get a whole ton of stuff, only one game, but it was totally worth what I paid for it. I ended up finding this Home Alone for the NES for $3.95. Now, I have this game already on the Super Nintendo, so this one's going to get flipped. It sells in the $17 to $20 range, so really good margin there for me. And again, for $4 for a decent NES game, absolutely going to pick that up every day. So yeah, this game I really enjoyed as a kid, by the way. I don't know if you guys played it, but definitely check it out if you haven't. I remember it being pretty creepy, personally. But yeah, so on to the next. All right, so my wife and I ended up going to the beach for a majority of the weekend, and I found some weird things down there. Ended up going to this little thrift store called God's Way. I don't think I have a video of the front of the store, but suffice to say that it's just a little tiny store. Now, what they do is they keep their games upstairs with the DVDs, and in the very back, there's nobody around. So every time I go to this store, the games are stolen and the cases are empty. And that was exactly what happened this time. They had a whole bunch of games there, and every single one was empty. Now, I took them downstairs to talk to the people at the register to say, hey, do you guys keep the games separate? And they're like, nope, the people stole them, but you can just have the cases if you want. And I'm like, all right, I'll do that. So I got this full stack of cases here for free, and the cases are in good shape. And I'm going to keep the artwork in case I find stuff for these things in the future. And I'm also going to use them as like replacement cases for games that come in crappy cases, which absolutely happens. So to start, we'll go with the PSP stuff. I got, see, I'm dropping it. There's so much stuff here. So we got, and some of these are, what's interesting, are PAL games. So my UK friends may recognize some of these. So we got Naruto Kizuna Drive. Again, a lot of these are in great shape. They have the manuals and everything, but no games. So I find it very interesting that PAL games ended up here in Delaware. How does that happen? I find them all the time. So there's that. Then we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Now, I don't think we have these gray cases here in the States, so I don't know what I'll do with this. I may, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to hold on to them. Then we got Sid Meier's Pirates. This is an American version, also complete without the game, of course, but the case is just in really nice shape, all of these. I got this one. It's, just a generic GameStop one, but I'm going to use it in case I have to ship something out and need a decent case for it, so we'll hold on to that. Then we got Guitar Hero 3, Warriors of Rock for the Wii. Came with the manual. Great shape, a really good replacement case for the Wii. Then we got Modern Warfare here. This game is also complete without the game. Again, a great case. So if nothing else, I got some cool cases here. We got another Naruto game, Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Also complete, So again, for free, I'm going to take all of this. Now, I got a copy of Call of Duty Ghosts. And then I got this copy of Battlefield 3. It's a limited edition, but it's one of the double cases. Now, this one actually had one of the discs in it, but somebody took the other one. So this is just the single player campaign, whatever. But either way, I got a bunch of good replacement cases to swap if I need them. Now let me show you my final stop. This is GameStop. So this GameStop is one that I stop at a lot when I'm at the beach, and I always tend to find something kind of crazy. Last time I was there, I found that Halo 5, the controller. I paid 50 bucks for it. It's like a $150 controller or something like that. This time was no different. So I always walk right in. I always check the retro section, and lo and behold, I found this copy, Spider-Man Shattered Dimension, for 20 bucks. $20. This is easily an $80 game right now. Spider-Man stuff has just skyrocketed. So I ended up picking up a game with the projected profits that I'm going to make off of this one to add to my collection. So this one's going, but ended up picking myself up a copy of Minecraft for the Wii U. Now, normally I wouldn't have paid 24 bucks for this because that's pretty much what it's worth, but the disc was in great shape. The manual is like wonderful. The case is wonderful. The disc just looks beautiful outside of a couple smudges. So this was a really good copy, better than what I would get off of eBay. So with the projected profits of this, and I'll still end up making money on this. I'll still make about 20 extra bucks, maybe more, is what I pay for it. Yeah, maybe closer to 40, something like that. So I ended up getting this game completely for free, and I can add it to my collection. But that is everything that I've picked up over the past week or so. I'm gonna try to do at least one video per week going forward until the baby is due, and then I have no idea what's gonna happen after that, like how frequently I'll be able to upload. So I'm gonna try my best to remain weekly. I'm gonna shoot for Tuesdays for you guys, so you can know when you come onto YouTube on Tuesdays, I will be here showing you something. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video and continuing to stick with me throughout this transition into my new game room and all this. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm at The Retro Gaming Collective, also on TikTok at The Retro Gaming Collective. Or you can just stay here, subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. If you enjoy this type of content, I also do collection videos. I talk about all kinds of random stuff on here. But thank you guys so much again, and until next time, happy hunting.